Twins, how are you doing? I wanted to show you something. Can you see the clouds? In the clouds, you can see the different dimensions. It's actually really, it's really awesome out here. The next few days, up until the weekend, there's going to be some more intense energies coming in. These energies are really going to bring up some more that needs to be released. I really encourage you to stay in your hearts, to drink extra citrus water, and to really ground yourselves. For those that are ungrounded through these energies these next couple days, I encourage you to ground. They will knock you off kilter, if you will. Really love yourselves through this. Stay in your peaceful heart, sweet ones, and really focus on that calmness, that peaceness, that love within. Love them through it. Love yourself through it. Hi, Deborah. How you doing? Hi, Laura. And really allow yourselves to ride these waves. They're very magical, and they're really going to rise you higher, if you will. I had a dream about a floating tree. Laura, that's awesome. That's beautiful. And so really anchor yourselves in your heart space, sweet ones. These energies are intense, but they are very, very magical. Hi, Veronica. How you doing, beautiful? A lot of past, not so much past energies are really coming up in a lot of ways. Most of this stuff is just ancient memories. Again, you're dealing with a lot of mommy issues, if you will. Focusing on relationships with the feminine divine, with your mother, your grandparents, your hi, Lorraine, hi, Luna. So really allow these two sweethearts to release, to purge, and to harmonize these energies. They're going to be triggering much in all of humanity, not just those who are aware of what's going on. But we're heading into June, and June is a very, very powerful month of shifting. And as you continue to evolve, you continue to rise and integrate these energies, release what no longer serves you or the highest good of all, you will find yourself rising more into that blissful, peaceful, harmonizing energies in that space. Veronica, today I felt chaotic energy and saw visions of people in distress. Did you get this also? You're going to, Veronica, sweetheart, you're going to see that more and more with these energies. Again, we have been stating these energies are going to continue to increase in intensity and increase in intensity. For those who are not anchored, who are not grounded, you're also going to see a lot more vessels short-circuiting, if you will, for lack of a better way to explain it. Again, sweet ones, we're in a huge, huge shift right now, and the shift is going to continue. The timelines are collapsing, they're converging, they're splitting. Love yourselves through it. I encourage you to love yourselves through it. Love is the answer, love is the healer, and peace is the truth. And so, regardless of what is being presented to you, I encourage you to not react. Do not get defensive, to not judge it. I encourage you to stay within your heart and love yourself through it. Love everyone through it. Love what arises. Be grateful for the experience, sweet ones. Bless the experience and then release it. Death is a transcendence of worlds, sweet ones. In every moment there is a death and a birth. So, there's many who have chosen to not ascend this ascension cycle, and that's okay. Those are the ones that you will be seeing that cannot integrate and cannot handle these energies. And that's okay. We love them through it. We hold space. You will see more and more the outside reality will shift. There is much going on behind the scenes. The galactics are we're right here helping you. Call up on your team. Call up on your mighty I am presence, yourself, God, creator, whichever word you want to use. And really be present in the moment. The more you can stay in the moment and focus on the moment and find that magic, it will help you transcend all of these energies. Somebody mentioned this morning on our comments on one of my posters this morning, how do you find the magic? I'm not feeling very magical. Sweet ones, you can find the magic the same way you can find the chaos. It's all a matter of what you place your focus on, what you choose to focus on. If you choose to judge, if you choose to react or not react, in every moment you're given that choice, love or fear. And you're being asked to really pay attention to your thoughts, to your actions, to your reactions, to your energy. And that is what this is. During these turbulent, seemingly turbulent and chaotic times, if you will, you're being asked to stay right here. And to stay in that peaceful heart space. So as you go into the weekend, just allow yourselves to release and to anchor, sweet ones. You will discover that the more you integrate these energies, many of you will find your food tolerances will change. You will find much is changing. Cravings, some things you didn't like before, you're going to start finding that you like. Things that you didn't like before. Many vessels are coming into the space with these integrating and anchoring these light encoded filaments that they really can't tolerate dairy. They cannot tolerate meat anymore. And that's okay. Don't judge yourself. Love yourself through it, sweet ones. That is the key in all of this. Love yourself through it. Love all others. Remember, everything you are experiencing is your own energy in every given moment. When you can detach the emotions, when you can detach the reactions and the judgments to it, you will be able to move through these with more grace and more gentleness and more ease. And that is the key here, is to really just stay in that frequency of selfless, unconditional love. Don't judge yourselves, really, sweethearts. Don't judge the outside world and what is presenting it. It is never what the surface presents. There's always something underneath of it, unseen, unheard, unknown. And that is where you are asked to really step back and step into an observational mode. When you can observe when these feelings arise for you, sweethearts, instead of going further, put yourself right into those feelings. Just stop right there when, if something presents itself and triggers you. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Laura. How you doing, sweethearts? And really just become present with those emotions that are coming up, whether it's sadness, anger, frustration, worry, and acknowledge it, become aware of it, and really communicate with yourself. All your answers are right here, sweet ones. And when you can quiet your mind and really be present within here, you will find anything you need, want, desire, or anything else. All your answers are right here. Hi, Jamie. How you doing, beautiful? And so I really encourage you, love, love, love. Love is the answer. Ooh. Sounds like I got a thunderstorm coming in. And so just really be present. I'm not gonna be on much as I'm leaving to head back to Dallas again today. I won't be back until Saturday night or Sunday. I'll be on intermittently. But if you guys need anything, just message me and I'll get back to you when I can, sweethearts. But I'm holding you in eternal peace, grace, harmony, joy, blessings, and abundance. You are not alone through this. And even though there are many times where it may, hi Swami, how you doing? How you doing, Nando? Even though there are times where it seems like you're alone, that your family or friends or those around you are not understanding, if you will, are not relating to you, that's okay. Don't judge it. And no, you're not alone. You are never alone, and we are here. In every given moment, you are protected and you are safe, regardless if the outside world presents that. When you stay in here, you stay anchored in here. You got nothing to worry about, sweethearts. It's only when you step out of here that fear and doubt and everything else comes into play. So I encourage you again, if you need to reach out to any of us, reach out and we will hug you, we will hold you, we will love you through it. And even if you don't feel you can reach out, please know you are never, never alone, sweethearts. You got this. As long as you're right here, love will see you through it, and love will guide you through it in every way. So allow however these energies, whatever they bring up, allow them to be released in gracefulness, sweet ones. Forgiveness is key for yourself and for all others. If it is triggering a reaction out of you, whether it's defensiveness, whether it's judgment, whatever it may be, try and prevent yourself from going into that space and really feel into the emotion that was triggered. It's when you go past the emotion, when you can stop at the emotion that's triggered without reacting, you can transform it. When you go further than that, regardless about how it is triggered through the physical presentation, when you go further into that and you become reactionary, you become defensive, you have just taken yourself out of that opportunity of right then and there to really be present and to release that. So if you catch yourself going farther and reacting and getting defensive or anything like that, I encourage you to allow yourself to become aware of it and to stop yourself right then, to breathe, do some pranic breathing and recenter yourself and allow yourself that time to go within and to really observe and be present with those emotions so you can neutralize it and harmonize it. These are great opportunities, even though they don't seemingly seem like that at times. Allow it to be released, sweet ones. This is what these energies are asking you to do. They are squeezing out all that is within your cellular memory and in your physical vessels that does not serve your highest good any longer. You will continue to see many fall away from you. You will see yourself walking away from people, choosing to no longer participate and engage in that energy, in that frequency, and that's okay. Allow yourself not to judge you nor them. Be grateful for their part in your journey. Release them in love. This is all about loving you back to you. And the more you can focus within rather than without, the more graceful and gentle it will be for each of you. There are many that are coming into contact with their divine consorts. Again, for those who have transcended much of these other aspects, that have come into the Blue Ray Creator Rod and Staff Seeds, staffers that have come into contact and communication or are in a relationship with their divine consorts, there is going to be more soul trauma coming up to be neutralized and harmonized and to be released. Again, love each other through it. Love yourselves through it. Peace is the truth, sweet ones. Love is the way. And let the energies ground into the earth. Veronica states, Linda, my body is asking me to eat more fruit. There's a struggle, though. I'd rather eat the food I'm accustomed to eating. I was hoping you'd have any recommendations on why the struggle. Veronica, I can't see the rest of it. On my phone. It won't let me while I'm recording. Beautiful. The struggle is really your ego versus your heart, if you will. It is easier for the human aspects of each of us to stay in what is comfortable and familiar. Spirit is asking you to surrender what is comfortable and familiar and step into the uncomfortable, the unknown, and the unfamiliar. That is the leap of faith. You will discover when you follow your spirit, listen to your vessel, follow your vessel's guidance, if you will discover you won't have as many challenges, difficulties, or the likes, if you will. Veronica, the key there in what you stated, sweetheart, my body is asking me. I would rather eat the food. Okay, I would rather eat the food. That's your ego mind, sweetheart. Your body is asking you, and again, it's a free will choice. You can listen to your guidance, you can listen to your vessel, or you continue to stay in that space. You can continue to stay in that space of ego and of fear and not step into the unknown. And that's okay. Don't judge yourself if that's what you choose to do, sweetheart. Allow it. And when you're ready, you will do it. And there will be no struggle. Sweet ones, it's very helpful to understand whenever there is resistance, whenever there is struggle, that is the human aspect, that is the ego mind not wanting to give up that control. And that is where you, as the masters, when you step into your mastery of the masters that you are, you will come to a space where there isn't that struggle. You will fully surrender to your spirit when you are ready. Don't judge yourself through it. Love yourself through it. Don't judge it. Veronica, if you choose to continue eating with what you're familiar with, what you like, what you're accustomed to, that's okay. Again, you each are on your own journeys, your own path. It's not for me to tell you what to do one way or the other. I encourage you to listen to your bodies. I encourage you to surrender to your spirit. That's all I can do, sweethearts. Ishta, you asked me, what is the Rod and Staff Union, Linda? There are the Blu-ray creator seeds, Rod and Staff unions are the creator seeds. We come back here and we create the new grids. We create the new, we plant the seeds. And those are what so many of you call the twin flame unions. And I'm not going to get into the twin flame because there's too many distortions out there. For those first waivers, the Blu-ray Rod and Staff creator seeds, they are the ones that are coming into union with their divine consorts, their twin souls. And I'll just leave it at that. Not everybody is coming into that divine union right now. I hope that answers your question, Ishta. Shell, I choose love and joy. Resistance has been with me the past few days. Got this. Fully surrender to my spirit. Love you, Linda. I love you too, beautiful. I love each of you. This is not a journey for the weak of heart. And even though so many of you are exhausted, if you will, you got this, sweet ones. The fight is not in front of you, if you will. The fight is in back of you. This is just a matter of releasing it. the hard part is over, if you will. You have gone through that. This is, again, you're just releasing it as you increase your light bodies, you crystalline your light bodies, and just have to release all that no longer serves you, that is still within your physical vessels. So really just love yourself through it. That is key right now as you integrate these. You know, I encourage you to spend a lot of time out in nature the next few days. Really connect. Allow yourselves to really ground these incoming energies in. The more you can ground them into the earth, again, the more graceful and gentle and easeful you will get through these. If you have to step back, then step back, sweet ones. If you find yourself, whether it's in the physical, with your family, your friends, work, whatever it may be, or if it's on social media, if you're reading something, watching something, whatever it may be, if it is triggering you, allow yourself to disconnect, to step back and really pamper yourselves through these energies. June is going to be a very, very powerful month. And for many, it's going to be a disruptive one. For those who has just started doing the inner work, those that are halfway through it, whatever may be the case, it is a very transforming month of shifting within and without, for the earth, for humanity, for governments. We are on the brink of a great, great historical shift, and we need to allow it to happen in the physical with grace and with ease and with peace. We are asking each of you to really step into the mastery that you have gained, to really step up and be the pillars of light, the pillars of peace that we are here to be. And on that note, sweet ones, I wish you a very, very beautifully magical day. I love you. Big, big, big hugs and blessings. Bye-bye now.